it's supposed to feel.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another test. Today this test will be for the Bitdefender users. We'll be testing free version versus a paid version. So if you ever wondered if it's worth it upgrading to the paid version, or if you are a paid user and wondered if you ever should have stayed on the free version, we will see in this test if paid can outperform the free version. Now with Bitdefender free. Okay, so now that we have the settings open, we'll quickly have a look at Bitdefender free edition. Okay, on the end of antivirus, we only have a Bitdefender Shield. The rest are little pink locks or purple locks. That's for the paid version, so not really much to do there. We did create a exception, I think. Okay, no, we didn't create an exception. Let's quickly add the script. It's actually on this one. Okay, so we'll quickly save it. Should be fine under. Let's leave it on that one. Okay, when I go back, advanced threat defense, it's enabled. Exploit detection is enabled. Online threat prevention, that will be also tested today. So we've got web attacks, set advisor, etc. The network threat prevention is only for paid version. And I would say that's about it. Nice, quick and easy, not much to change on the free version. Let's jump over to the paid version. Okay, so on the antivirus, we've got settings. Let's see if we have the exclusion. Yeah, so we have it on that side. That's also only under the antivirus. Okay, under advanced, we have Bitdefender Shield. We've disabled to scan only applications, so hopefully that will scan everything then. Potential unwanted apps, process memory, etc. As you can see, they're all enabled. Advanced threat defense, same as the free version. Okay, on our threat prevention. Okay, and there's no exclusions for that one. Okay, vulnerability we're not really going to test, but we do have firewall. So firewall and ransom remediation is available on the paid version. Okay, port scan. And now the ransomware. Okay, so it will automatically restore files that are encrypted. So that's selected. And yeah, that's about that. So we have privacy, anti-tracker, we've got the utilities. Privacy, none of them are available for the free version, and also the utilities are also not available. Yeah, so we have an enabled password protection for the app, set to dark mode. So yeah, so that's quick and easy. Let me get all the malware extracted and let's start this test. Okay, now we will have a look at our sample count. So we've got 3041 samples for today. As you guys can see, ranging from applications, but all variants type of applications. We've got Office documents, shortcuts, fileless malware, zips, you name it. So we've got them all in here. Okay, I think let's quickly just make sure that they are up to date. Okay, while we wait for the update process, you'll notice that the machines are clean. Okay, so this mouse is clean as well. Okay, so let's quickly wait for the update process to finish and then we'll start the test. Okay, as you guys can see, both products are fully up to date and that they are still clean, so nothing has changed in the meantime. Okay, so now I think it's time to enable the protection. Okay, advanced threat defense is enabled for them both. Okay, just enabling the protection. Okay, as you guys can see that we do have antivirus. It is enabled, it is green at the top. Advanced threat defense is enabled with exploit detection. Same with internet security. And go back to advanced threat defense, it's enabled. And ransomware is enabled. Okay, so I think that's that. So they both say they are protected and we are safe. So I think it's time to start the first test, which will be the website test. They should perform the same here, as they both have the online protection. So I can't see that there will be a difference on them. So, but let's see what happens. Okay, so it is kind of odd. We do have more downloads that started on the free version versus the paid version, but it seems like this one started. Okay, cool. I think now we're just waiting for this SS29. Let's see if this one's going to download. Okay, so they both failed. We're just waiting for the SS29. Okay, oddly enough, it did not download unless the Bitdefender network updated so quickly that it actually blocked the download for the paid version. I'm not sure, but yeah, nice informative winners from Bitdefender. Nice, big, you can't miss them. I do like these type of block messages. Okay, so it seems like yeah, okay, got that the same. But yeah, we do obviously have the anti-tracker that the paid version has. The free version does not have the anti-tracker enabled. So that's also something to consider. Okay, let's look at our downloads folders. Downloads, we can exclude those two, we can exclude those two. So oddly enough, we have it partially downloaded on the free version and not on the paid, so it could be that the Bitdefender network blocked it for this one. But yeah, if we just take these results, I would say the paid version did better. Okay, so now that they clean, now it's for the bad boy test. Okay, so now we've got the pop-ups showing it's blocking, it's not liking some of the files. The biggest difference obviously is going to be if there's ransomware infection, the paid version will roll back. They should obviously have the same signatures, antivirus engine, and all those things will definitely be the same. But now the only difference obviously comes in if there is ransomware that evaded the proactive detections. It can then obviously roll back. With the free version, your files will be encrypted and there will be no rollback function with the ransomware remediation. And there are obviously some additional antivirus features that the paid version has that the free version does not. But yeah, so let's see what happens. So as you can see, we already have this ISO image that mounted. Obviously we can't open it, and it did not open on the paid version. Okay, CPU usage seems to be fairly the same. Okay, so obviously nothing is loaded yet, so that's always a good sign. Got another ISO. Let's open up this one. Okay, blocked. So already 2 ISOs have not mounted for the paid version. Okay, as you guys can see, not anything is actually happening as of yet, which is always a good sign. I just want to check something on the virus side. Yeah, so obviously we can scan PUP, scan process monitor on the free version. So obviously with the paid version you are gaining scan for scripts, network shares, scan archives, scan boot sectors, scan only new modified files, scan keyloggers, early boot scan, where obviously all of this is not included in the paid version. So by just judging all these modules that you do get just on the AV side, I would say it's worth it to upgrading, because you get all these additional features, scan for scripts, so all the fileless malware, process memory and things like that, and obviously you get the ransomware rollback. So by these features alone, I would say it's worth it. We've already noticed that 2 ISO images mounted on the free version, which the paid version blocked. So that's already an indication where the pro version or the paid version has done a little bit better than the free version, but we'll obviously see what the end result is, if there's any infection. Okay, so nothing's happening. I'm not going to bore you guys. Let me attend to this malware. If there's anything interesting, I'll point it out, but for now I'm just going to attend to the malware, and then we'll look at the results. Okay, so the test is finally completed. So let's quickly have a look at our results. I'll just close all these zip files quickly. Okay, so let's quickly see if there's anything in our documents. Okay, so it seems like our files are intact. Let's look at pictures. Yeah, pictures are good. Pictures I think should be good for the free version as well. Okay, pictures are good. While we wait for the free version, let's quickly see. IP scanner as installed, Avira Phantom VPN installed, and Opera browser installed. Okay, so we'll close that one. Okay, so IP scanner installed. We've got the Egyptian connection that installed, Opera browser installed, and then we've got this Yamixsoft Windows 11 manager that installed. Okay, we didn't open up that one. Okay, I think we open up all the malware now. Okay, let's quickly look at the paid version for Bitdefender to see if there's anything running. Okay, yeah, so there was a malware that was running, but it seems like it is gone now. And Process Explorer is not opening up on the free version. So no to that. Yep, so that's still trying to install, so let's quickly do that. Okay, let's have a look at Task Manager while we wait. Okay, startup items. On the free version, we have this internet gypped, which was that Egypt one. We've got iTop screen recorder. Then we've got a couple of text files here. So we've got 2 of them. Just waiting for it to open. On the paid version, it seems like we only have iTop screen recorder, and that's about it. And then obviously the Opera browser, so only those 2. So it seems like we have a little bit more startup items on the free version. Just here, go ahead and close that one. Close that one. Close that. Okay, so this one is installing. I'm not sure actually what it is. Okay, cancel that. Okay, so I don't think Process Explorer is going to open. Nope. Let's just quickly see if we can use Task Manager just to see if there's anything running. Okay, so let's quickly see if we can find anything that's weird that's running. I'm not sure what this one might be. Okay, we've got early bird. Okay. We've got that WD discovery. Okay, yeah, okay, so I think nope, I don't want to do an update. So clearly we can see that there are definitely more POPs installed on this machine. We have got more startup items, but I'm gonna quickly restart them, update them, and then we'll start the full scans. Okay, so let's quickly look at the final results. The full scans have completed, so 9 issues were resolved. On the paid version, 12 issues were resolved. Let's quickly see what the logs have to say. Okay, while we wait for the logs, it's a bit slow. Let's see if there's anything running. Okay, so it seems like we still have that one program that installed. It's a rating of 4, so let's quickly see what that's about. Okay. I'm just going to close these logs. Let's look at the paid version. It is complaining that there's no internet. It's going to give us an error message, but it should renew. Okay, so I'll wait for that. Okay, seems MacSecure, SecureEdge Elastic, and BK AV Pro is rating this as malware, so it could be fairly new or just machine learning or AI that's determining this as malware, and it actually is not malware. Okay, seems like it's not renewing, so I'm not sure what that issue is. Then we'll just have to spot it manually. Okay, so let's quickly see if we can just quickly catch it on the eye. Thunderbird, not sure why that's there. Okay, seems like SVC host had a lot of babies. Okay, so we obviously have this. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything strange. It's only on the free version. So programs that are still showing listed as installed is IP Scanner, Phantom VPN from Avira, and then the Egypt, and that's the program that's being rated, or for vendors are rating it as malware. Okay, on the paid version we have IP Scanner, Avira, Phantom, and that seems to be that with obviously Opera browser. Quickly look at our, let's quickly go to users. Okay, that's just my user account with the basic and advanced views, but no additional other users are running. Okay, startup item, there's that Internet Egypt or Egypt. Yeah, sorry, there's Internet Egypt. iTop screen recorder. Seems like we still have these two text files. On the paid version, it's just iTop screen recorder and with Opera browser, and that's about it. Okay, so I think that's done for now. I'm going to reboot them. This machine should then have internet access. You would have also noticed that Bitdefender is not showing, nor is the widget, so I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if it's a bug or if the machine might be compromised, but I just think it's a bug. We're just going to reboot them. Oh yeah, and this is the Egypt program. So obviously for those who speak Arabic, which I don't, or I know a couple of words, but that's about it. But yeah, so I think this is a VPN program, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm going to quickly reboot them and then we'll finalize this test. Okie dokie, apologies for the delay. We all have to go through something that's called life. So I had a couple of things I had to deal with. So I'm back at my desk. So let's look at the final results. Bitdefender Free Edition, we obviously have one in app data roaming. We have this file here. Okay, detection is served right. We'll close that one. Then we've got under my user profile, we've got this dynamic library file. Then Avira Phantom VPN, so I'm guessing that's not the correct Avira Phantom. That's obviously being modified and used to evade detection and maybe get in. So we definitely have a red border on the paid version. It seems like we're only blue. Opera browser might be suspicious. Let's get that out of the way. Let's quickly look at MPE. Oh, I didn't run MPE on the Bitdefender machine. Apologies. Let it quickly run. We'll look at the other results. Okay, on MPE, we do have roaming and folder created. App data roaming in Microsoft. Hi. So that's the text file. I'll just quickly go back. App data roaming. So those are the two text files I think that are starting up. Then we've got the Avira again, app data local temp, a couple of VB scripts, and then obviously it's not lagging one of my malware tools. But yeah, 7 detections on that one. This one shouldn't take too long to scan, so we'll come back to that one last. Okay, let's look at the Kubota quick scan. Quick scan found no issues. We'll just say no. Okay, we're gonna look at MSISoft. Okay, so this is an odd one. MSISoft on the free version only found one issue, which is the same, the SS spy. So it's a registry key that's created here. Okay, auto run. Okay, so it's an auto run. Now we've got DC bot, so I'm not sure how this one got onto the machine and not on the free version. Could most probably be, as I've mentioned before, the Bitdefender network does update fairly quick. So if an endpoint does come across a new malware, they tend to update it in seconds. Well, that's in theory. I don't always know if it's always the case, but yeah, it tends to update. So it could have been that the Internet Pro, because it was a little bit ahead in the test than versus the free version, so it might be that the free version stopped it only later on after this one was made aware of it. I don't know, it's just speculation, but that's what I'm thinking. So we've got two issues on this side. Only one on the free version. Like I said, it's a bit odd. Let's close that. I'll close that one, and we'll close that one. Now we're going to look at Bitdefender's arch enemy, Kaspersky. So on the free version, we've got 4 issues. That same text file again. Then we've got not a virus, which is obviously IP scanner, but that can be used to obviously get on a network, do like a scan, see what devices on the network. Get IP addresses, MAC addresses, and things like that. So it can obviously be used to like probe or do lateral movement on a network. Then we've got program startup, that same text file again. So I think those are the 2 text files that I'm getting here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so SJJAL. So it could be that one, SSJL. Yeah, so it's that one and that one. Then we've got the early bird under my user profile, that same dynamic library file. So we've got 4 issues there. On the paid version, we only have the IP scanner. So the paid version, as you can see, did a little bit better according to this third-party scanner. we're going to look at Malwarebytes. Okay, so we've got 6 issues on Malwarebytes on the free version. So we do have the app data, that same exe. Then it seems like we have a Trojan that's masquerading maybe a Skype. And then we've got the 4 registry keys. That's also related to Skype. Schedule task, another task, and another one as well. Okay, and then on the paid version we only have 2 problems. We have this registry key here, DC3, that could be related to the other issue that MSISoft pick up, because I don't see it on the free version. And then we've got this temporary file under app data local temp, okay, which it's not the same as that one. So we do have quite some different results. Okay, we're going to close that one. Then we still got this program. I'm just going to close it. Got a couple of error messages here. Going to look at Process Explorer quickly. Okay, let's have a look at the free version. Okay, access denied on that one. And then we obviously have Thunderbird. That was one of the programs that did install, I think. We'll look at the program files now. Okay. And let's look at our startup items. Okay, startup items on, we still have this Internet Egypt. Then we've got iTop screen recorder. Then those 2 text files again on the paid version, iTop screen recorder, and obviously Opera browser, but that's about it. Okay, let's quickly look at our files. Okay, so under downloads, okay, so nothing downloaded during the test. Our documents are good. And our picture seems good. There's our little Bitdefender picture. Seems good. Okay, let's go and close that. Let's quickly look at what installed. Hopefully NPE. Okay, good. So NPE is done. So we have the Avira VPN service, which is also flagged on the free version. Then we've got that same temporary file that was flagged with Malwarebytes. And then we've got this app data temp. So it's a little bit less than on the free version. Let's look at our programs. Okay, so we've got this IP scanner, then a bit of Phantom VPN, the Egypt connection, which I think was also a VPN. And we've got Opera, and then this Yami Soft Windows 11 Manager. On the paid version, we have only IP scanner, Avira, and Opera browser, obviously, and that's about it. I wanted to check. I don't think there were any additional user accounts created or running on this machine. Let's just make sure. Okay, so it's only my user account and my user account. Okay, so I think that's the end of this test, guys. So let's quickly recap. Bitdefender free, also not bad results, but we obviously do have a couple of issues, and a lot of the third-party opinion scanners are agreeing about, or the majority of the infection. So there's definitely infection on the machine, but you'll need to go and check what the infection is, what the function is of the infection. What is it? Is it exfiltrating any information? Is any keyloggers, any like a red line stealer or things like that? But yeah, we do have a couple of issues on the free version, but still not bad results for a free antivirus. We obviously have no ransomware infection, but we do have a couple of startup items, and those notepad files do randomly pop up, and we've got a couple of PUPs, but not bad for Bitdefender free. On the paid version, we do have better results than the free version. You might suspect a lot better results, but I would still say it's fairly close. But obviously the paid version definitely did better. We've got less infections and things like that, but we've got problems nonetheless. But yeah, good results from them both. If you ask me if it's worth paying for Bitdefender, My obviously first question is in what region you are, because obviously Bitdefender charges differently for regions, and if you have to work in maybe an exchange rate or something like that. But in my region, I would say it's worth it. It obviously depends on where you buy. There's a lot of vendors here that ask a lot of money for Bitdefender Home. There's much better AVs for less money, I would say. But where I tend to buy my licenses and things like that, it's definitely worth it. But there's nothing wrong with the free version, but I would say it's just worth getting the paid version. There are definitely better results, but yeah, still fairly close, I would say. But yeah, you guys can make your own conclusion. I'll be working on some other tests, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new, consider like and subscribing to the channel. We do release content on a regular basis. But yeah, again, to all the new subscribers and old subscribers, thank you again, guys, for supporting. I do really appreciate it. As you guys know, this channel is here for fun. We're here to enjoy and see what the products do and to learn together. So yeah, but yeah, that's the end for this test. I'll catch you guys in the next test, and have an awesome day.